excuse me. Hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back with our new interesting Type 6. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it later, but we're going to at least engineer it some more now. Oh, Lynn's on. Hello, hello.
Hello. I just showed up in the front door and come in here and sit down and thought I'd see what you two were doing.
Well, I'm just logging on. I spent a good portion of today planning out some home improvement. Went to a bunch of stores and picked up stuff and got one part done. But right now, my shoulders and arms and back are sore as all hell.
Oh yeah, my back feels like somebody broke it and then tried to super glue it together. I don't do well driving.
Aha.
At my age. Well, I've had, 5 ruptured discs and had my back operated on, so anytime I sit for any length of time in one position, it gets stiff as a 2x4.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So what do you guys got planned? You better invite Phil. He'll think we're pissed at him and go and
I've sent him an invite twice now.
Okay. Well, you hear that, Phil? He sent you an invite twice, and you're ignoring the shit out of us.
So we'll see what happens. I was thinking tonight to do some engineering and on this Type 6 that I've got here.
Yeah. Well, I may just sit here and watch while I eat my supper.
That may not be a bad idea.
Yeah. What the hell has Elite done?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, it looks like it looks like they resized the screen or something. It's kind of cockeyed and all that shit.
Huh. Okay, I'm not seeing that.
I'm not, well, yeah, it wasn't like this last night.
Oh boy, 16 units of bromelite. For 5 rep. No thanks. Not tonight. Done enough mining for a little bit.
Especially if we have to take Junior with us.
I think I might have to send him a third invite.
Here, watch this.
All right.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought that was on yours.
All right.
I put, what the hell? You're ignoring us on his chat. And of course, it'll probably be an hour before he sees it. Oh, I know how we can do it. What is it? You do a private call? Or you?
Yeah.
It rings so loud that he should be able to hear that over his talking.
Yep. So you go down, select on him, direct message him.
Oh, I can do that too.
It's the same thing.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah, I heard the beep. I go to the panel and it just disappeared. In less than like 10 seconds.
Well, it's been up there for a minute and a half each time.
Hello.
Oh,
I told him
sorry,
to watch
Lynn.
this. I'll get him to sign up. It's like, what the hell? Are you ignoring us? And then, but hey, dipshit.
You're actually here, Lynn. I thought you were just in my chat. Oh, I was.
If I was a freaking snake, I could have
rearranging
gone
my
up there and
ship.
bit you in the ass, and you'd be dead by now.
I was rearranging my ships and stuff, and you won't believe it. I found that Class 6A fully engineered thrusters.
Where was it?
It was on the Anaconda. I don't know why it was there. What happened was I switched all my Anaconda modules to the Corvette, all the core modules. But usually when I do that, I just buy the default module for the ship I just transferred everything out of. I must have transferred my Class 6 to it for some reason.
Galaxy map.
So now I have an extra Class 6 thrusters, which I just put on.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why each one of my ship is engineered. I don't have to yank shit off of it. I don't want to.
Well, that's a good sentiment, except when you're buying like 3 ships within like a 4-day time window.
Well, tell me about it.
And then getting another free ship.
Don't tell me about it. I've got 2 Corvettes and 2 cutters. What the fuck you got? I got 16 ships in my. I got 16 ships in my thingy bobber down there.
I have
Track landing gear.
I have 8, not counting the
a crate, an
Sidewinder.
Anaconda, a Corvette, and a Type 6, and a Dolphin or whatever.
You got the
That's
Dolphin?
only what, 4? Me, I got a
the
Dolphin
engines.
and a Orca.
Oh, okay.
Running power to engines.
I use them for storage.
I'm beginning to like this little ship.
It's really it's gonna be fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Every night engineered out. I get like 48 light year jump.
It's definitely a great ship for beginners. I would even rate it probably pound for pound better
Well,
than
then
a
that'd be
Cobra.
all right for you, since you can't fly ships without losing your shields every time you turn around.
Oh, I blew the shield right off this one last night.
Yeah, I seen that. Or that you coming out of the station? I
Yeah.
went back and tried to watch a little bit of your
Engage.
stuff this morning.
Charging
But
FTL.
see, I've got a Cobra Mark III, a Diamondback, a Crate Mark II, an Alliance Chieftain, an Orca, a Mamba, a Mark Crate II, a
You
Python.
have a Mamba? You never used it.
I have to. Trace and see me fly it. Imperial Cutter, an Anaconda, a Federal
have
Corvette,
3
a Type
cutters.
10 Defender, a Federal Corvette, an Imperial Cutter. You know, geez. Every one of them. I can jump in any one of them I want and out the door, and I don't have to worry. They got the shit in it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
You understand if you're low on materials and stuff, but after a while you need to start outfitting each one like you want it
I do.
and leave it, so you don't have to keep robbing for Peter to pay Paul.
I need to go material farming now, actually.
I'm going to need to do that relatively shortly. I got engineers to unlock first.
I thought you... Oh, no, you don't. You don't have Professor Palin unlocked yet.
No, he still needs me to go get some sensor fragments.
Well, when you need a location, holler. I got it marked.
Yeah, I got it marked somewhere around here.
And when you get his 25, you might as well pick up another 25 for Chloe.
Yeah, well, she wants me to pick him up too, so. No sense making 2 trips.
No, I actually stared there and just filled it up to 100.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Well, that might be a reason to take this ship too.
Well, I figured if I got 100, that gives me 50 if anything else pops up and I don't have to go back.
Requesting docking permission.
Access approved. Land on pad 2-2.
How many light years did you get out of yours?
It's like 47 and I'm not done yet. Or actually 49.
Yeah, mine was 48 point something something.
Yeah. That's 22. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Which isn't a bad jump range.
No, it's actually a pretty convenient jump range. Especially when I can do just a couple of, light years less with a full load of cargo.
Yeah.
Landing completed. Disembark when ready.
Where the hell is my frame shift drive blueprint? God damn it. Have to go to, what's her face? For here now. Because, blueprint's missing.
What'd you do? Forget to pin it, or did you unpin it?
I don't know. I definitely pinned it. But at some point, no, there's no way I unpinned it.
Well,
Oh,
look
it's easy.
again.
I knew I would always need that. It's not something that I would only temporarily
Then look
use.
at it
Every
again.
time I buy a ship, that would be used. Yeah, I need to go to part 0.
Well, look at it again and make sure you're looking at the right one.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to do
I mean, you were going to land on pad 9 last night, which was the
Yeah.
pad I was on.
Power distributors, engines, shield generators, life support, power plant, and sensors.
Go back out to where the engineers are. Go back out.
What do you mean?
Go back right there. Now go to the engineer. Okay, go there. Oh, go to your engineer panel where your engineers are at.
Why? I have her unlocked.
I know you have her unlocked, but it'll show if your blueprint is or isn't pinned.
Okay. It's part here. Why is she all the way down here? What's the Penland? Sarge, Dorn, there.
All right. Well, before I do that,
says I have her set for scanners.
Wait. Click on her.
I did. You're behind him.
Okay,
10 seconds.
go back.
It says I
Go
have
back.
it set on scanners.
Look through your thing and see if you didn't set somebody else for friendship drive by accident.
Well, I obviously don't. Because I don't have any pins for FSD. I'm just gonna have to go and repin it. Evidently, I changed it for scanners for
When you
to
shouldn't have,
level
you
the
shouldn't have set
three
her.
scanners and didn't change it back.
You shouldn't have set her for scanners, anyways.
It was probably before I had a better scanner engineer unlocked.
Okay. We'll put that in
But
the same
it doesn't
category
make
if you lose in
sense.
your Type 6, whatever.
I'm pretty sure one of my ships has a tier 5 scanners on board. So I don't know.
That's the reason why you need to take each ship, outfit it the way you want, and then leave it the hell alone.
Oh, I so need to engineer this ship. Hey. Made it through the mail slot.
Well, that's fan-frickin-tastic.
I had to basically fold spot up to get it moving. I need to engineer it. So how's your friend doing?
Well, I don't know. How would you be feeling if you had not long to live, hospice there, and taking morphine?
Not good, that's for sure.
That's where my mother was her last few weeks. It sucked.
Oh, we got to joking and laughing or shit, but, you know.
Well, that's actually not a bad thing. Still being able to laugh is good.
Oh, hell, I can make anybody laugh.
Forgot to throw a fuse scoop on this thing, but it's okay.
Galaxy map.
Do I have to hear that you forgot your
Here's
underwear,
the
too?
galaxy map, Commander.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11. Now do you know where that quote's from?
Mm-hmm. I swear he thinks we need to know exactly how he puts his pants on.
You ever seen the Kentucky Fried Movie?
No?
It's
I've seen the ads.
seen the ads. Kentucky Fried Movie is 30 years old.
He's thinking about the chicken.
It was a hilarious B flick.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it poked fun at just about every serious movie you could ever. Plus TV shows, plus
Is that?
Kentucky Fried Movie. Yep, that's where the film at 11 quote comes from.
About the chicken company there for a minute.
Yeah, nope. Kentucky Fried Movie had basically there's a whole bunch of shorts shoved together.
Almost like a whatchamacallit, a Three Stooges kind of thing?
More like you're changing channels on a TV.
Oh, okay.
And the news segments was always have a tag point and then film at 11. And so the very last one, just as the movie's ending, is the absolutely serious Walter Cronkite-like news anchor goes, "I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11."
That's good.
Yeah, it was. Oh my God, they were just.
But what's funny is most of them anchors on TV that we watch daily
Yeah.
are not wearing pants.
Probably too hot up there under the lights.
Some of them sit there in their boxers, and some of them sit there in their sports shorts.
There was this one with this guaranteed good evening with your lady type of product, and it was a video thing, and the guy obviously ended early, and just in case of premature, this video comes equipped with Big Jim Slade, the linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. Then he comes in and picks up the guy's girl and walks off and heads off with her. She looked all like, "Oh, I win."
That's weird that that's in the movie format and not the TV series format.
Well, it was, about an hour and a half movie, but it was all shorts. I don't think any of the shorts were more than 5 minutes in length.
Yeah, but they should have made a series even if it was 30 minutes with 5 shorts each episode.
Nah, I don't think it would have actually worked. No, it was a niche one-off that the kind of thing you'd play at like a film,
Oh, okay, yeah, like the first show seen in the theater.
The kind of thing you'd see at a fantasy film convention or a comic convention, that sort of thing,
Okay.
because the entire thing is tongue in cheek. It is, and it was campy to the extreme.
Are you kidding me? Wait, this is good. This thing's like insanely maneuverable for some reason.
Choked on my damn food.
Why? Oh my God, I can't believe how maneuverable this ship is.
He's
And
in a
it's not
Type
even
6, ain't got
engineered yet.
shit on it. This pirate trying to pull him out and feels like, oh man!
Well, I assumed that was going to be completely destroyed.
Retract landing.
Pad attached complete.
Landing
Go
gear
for
retracted.
departure.
But apparently,
Leave it to
this thing
you.
moves
You cannot
pretty well.
get interdicted in open. But you can find an NPC that wants to pick on a Type 6. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't interdict me in open. Instead, they blow me up when I'm trying to get off the damn pad.
Oh my God. Don't do that no more. I'm trying to eat
Or
my
land
supper.
on the pad.
Oh my God, that was funnier than hell.
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
And this ship is insanely fuel efficient.
Commander.
Well, yeah. Oh, I didn't check to see what I'd improved it to. Oh well.
We're gonna hear for the next 2 weeks. This ship. Yeah, we got the same one there, Bill. We know.
There is one difference between yours and mine, though. I'm not using the
Mine's fucking
3A
done.
double-engineered power plant on this. That found a home on my my Phantom and made it even better.
Well, mine's done and yours is not. That's the difference between mine and yours.
Yours is already fully engineered out.
Yep.
Yeah, she had all the materials.
Okay.
And I have every one of the engineers unlocked. So yeah, it's engineered. I don't even have to leave Jamerson to engineer it. Now, if I want special effects, I've got to go get them.
Yeah.
But while you guys were doing something, and I can't remember what you guys were doing, it was important what you guys were doing, that's for sure.
Yeah, we were getting the ship.
Bopping around, picking up high signals and encoded.
Oh, that, yeah. I forget what we were doing.
Yeah.
Do what?
Said I forget what we were doing that night.
It was important, whatever y'all were doing.
Yeah.
It was finishing something up. I can't remember. I mean, what you guys was doing wasn't trivial. It wasn't just exploring here, there, and yonder.
Yeah.
It was. I can't remember.
One of the what the hell? The no square. What a carrier name.
Oh, is that a scary name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Prism's. Oh, that's bad. Prism's
What?
casting couch.
Uh-oh. Better than Weinstein's.
It's probably about the same.
You're probably
Disengage.
right. I'll be right back, ladies and
Leaving
gentlemen.
hyperspace.
Yep.
Case of a premature finish. This video course comes with Big Jim Slade. Oh God. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Well, that's a downside, I guess. If this ship has a downside. What? It
Well,
overheats easily.
that depends on the power supply and what you've got for engineering on it.
I was just charging my other
Deploy
speed
landing
because
gear.
I wanted to take a better approach at
Landing
the
gear
planet.
deployed.
And like 2 seconds of a charge without jumping overheated it.
Mm-hmm.
Docking complete. Engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah. I said I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, now I'm short of arsenic, too. That's not good. Alright, power distributors. Modified consumer firmware.
That's the only thing you cannot collect while you're mining. Was that arsenic?
Oh, okay.
Being honest if you could. That's Another reason why I like to go out and mine every once in a while to fill up my carbon and phosphorus and nickel and tin and stuff. So you just run around in the SRV.
Industrial firmware.
I sure hope I don't regret buying Odyssey.
Why would you?
The way they're bringing it out.
It's alpha. I mean, you weren't expecting just it being a demo, I hope.
And when they brought out the damn carriers, we still had access to our own ships.
Yeah, because
and to our own commanders.
It's a big difference between a carrier and a huge expansion.
Horizons is a huge expansion.
Yeah, you had no alphas on that. It was completely screwed up at the beginning.
Well, I'm just saying, this is where you're just going to be stuck at a freaking space station unless you take a taxi cab somewhere. It's not going to be efficient either.
That's only phase 1. Phase
How long does phase 1 last? How long does phase 1 last?
They're hoping a week.
How long?
Yes. They're planning a week. If nothing terribly goes wrong, it's going to be a week per phase.
So it's 4
weeks.
A week
isn't long.
Until you can get your own ship.
Using
4
your
weeks.
own
phase
ship.
1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. I'm not going to buy a ship when I got a whole freaking garage full.
Our ships we have now, that's only available in stage 4. That is true. But we'll be able to fly around and check everything else out from stage 2 onward. The stuff
I'm saying, when I started this project with Odyssey, they didn't sell it like they're trying to portray it.
It was supposed to originally be a beta, I thought, but apparently it truly is an alpha, which is alarming in its own right.
You might as well call it a delta, because I don't care about the beta, delta, alpha, whatever. What I'm saying is, it was what they advertised to get you to buy it is not what you get. You know, to get the deluxe, the alpha.
Yeah, get your alpha, and plus the pre-order bonus. They didn't say every feature that's going to be in Odyssey will be available at the start.
They didn't say it wasn't either.
An alpha, though, you should have assumed it would.
Assuming it makes an ass out of you.
None of you been through a lot of betas and alphas before in other games and stuff?
I'm just telling you, the way they're rolling this out, I'm a little disappointed. That's my opinion. You guys may not. Would you shut up walking over me and talking when I'm talking?
Mm-hmm.
You're a rude little fuck. But all I'm saying is that I'm a little disappointed from what they told was coming is not the bills that's coming out Monday. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I just hope I'm not disappointed spending $60 freaking on an expansion. But I am going to ask Trace something. Now, Trace, even though we're going to have Odyssey tomorrow, if I say, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go back and play Elite Dangerous Horizon until they come out with, you know, a game that's less buggy or whatever, I can still come in and play in my regular old game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
When you go to the launcher,
Yeah.
and you've
Just take
downloaded
on
the new
Odyssey.
version, that launcher will have an additional option. So you know now it's got Horizons, it's got the vanilla, it's got CQC, and then it's got, you know, that's it. Well, it's going to add one more to that list, and you can choose what you want to go into.
Okay, Doug. Because, you know, I may say, you know, rain on this shit until they get it fixed.
Right. I understand what they're trying to do here. They want to turn. They've got a set of features that are ready, and they want to test that set of features without throwing everything else in, so that they can get that as good as they can.
Right.
And then, however long that takes, it may be, you know, it's kind of scheduled at 1 week apiece, but I mean, those dates could change. If people come out,
Change and being, God knows how long.
they could be God knows how long. But what will change them is the number and severity of bugs that are found.
Yeah.
So they're using, you know, and I mean, it is properly called an alpha. This thing is not ready. It's not going to be ready for 3 or 4 months to actually bring a release version out, maybe longer.
Well, I think this caught you off guard, too, because as soon as Odyssey was going to come on, we were going to go to Shinrada and sit in the bar.
Yeah.
Well, now we found out we're not going to be able to go to Shinrada.
Yep. We're going to be at
Weeks.
yeah, we're going to be at Test System A, or whatever the hell they call it. And you can't leave Test System A. There's no way to get out of the system. Or not in Phase 1.
Not in Phase 1.
Phase 2 will be able to get out of the system, or something like that.
20 light years.
Yeah.
Phase 3
Whatever.
will be 50, though.
Yep. Basically,
We don't know where Test Area A is.
no. It may not even be in the. It may not be even in the real Milky Way galaxy. It may not.
Yeah, it might be one of the closed-off systems, for all we know, as a testing site.
Actually, it will most likely be in a purely fictional system that has the areas that they've got that they want to put into testing in. Okay,
They probably copied the data from one system.
No,
like
they
the
probably just made
outpost.
this system up. Flat out made it up. A complete fabrication.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Because this is a test.
So it would meet every criteria they had on their test, like landing and...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, what we're getting tomorrow is not what I interpreted and what I think that Trey said he interpreted, because we thought as soon as tomorrow comes, we'd all race to Shinrada and sit in a freaking bar and watch the ships crash.
Yeah, I was thinking that we were going to have a full beta until they came out with that extended beta plan.
We'll have to wait until Phase 4 for that. Phase 4...
That's 4 weeks from now. You think
That's
I'm going to
fine.
hang around in Odyssey and just sit there and walk up and down the court, the hallways?
Well, there's other things you could do. I mean, it's... You acting like Phase 1 is... all that's going to be there for Phase 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, things that to be testing in Phase 1. First of all, walking around the ship.
Exploration.
No, well, stop. Let's go right. Actually, let's go right to the beginning. Okay. 1, character creation. Character creation is changing, and they want to test it. That's why they're not having us use our current commanders. Is because they want to test character creation. Next, you get out of the module or whatever where you create your character. Now you're walking around a space station in this fictional system. So character movement is being tested. Character interaction between characters walking around is being tested. The stores on the that you get your equipment and weapons and stuff like that from are being tested. Then you have the ability to transfer to one of the land bases. That's being tested. They don't have the exploration stuff with the flora and fauna or anything like that yet, I don't think. So that's coming in one of the later ones.
In the stream, they mentioned there will be some fauna to be scanned.
Okay, so they have some scannables. Okay, good. So that's being tested. Your movement around on 2 or 3 different planets with different Gs. Those are being tested. But they don't want interaction with the SRVs. They don't want interaction with the ships yet.
Okay, time out.
Yep.
What he's saying, what Philip was saying about the geology or biology or whatever.
Yep.
It's not us leaving that station. They have like a museum or something. You can go in there and look at the different ones or things that they've got. It's not like you can go out and explore them.
Yeah, you
it's a museum.
No, you explore. You scan. There's more plants and stuff you can scan on the surface of these low atmospheric planets.
You don't even get off of it on phase 1.
No, you walk. You can walk around. There is exploring.
I believe they said there was that transport company thing was there.
Yeah.
I thought that was phase 2.
Did.
Okay, if that's phase 2, that's phase 2. Then phase 2 is when that comes in.
Phase 2 is where you're able to buy a ship to fly around
Hang
on your
on a
own.
minute, I'll tell you real damn quick because I saved a freaking email I got.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
New commander issued for every participant in a single star system maximum player interaction. No spaceships available to own yet. Apex Interstellar available for player travel. Variety of local missions available. Doesn't say nothing about exploring.
That's the missions, yeah.
In the stream, though.
I watched the stream myself. Open up the phase 2 is open up 20-year light year space travel. Players can now purchase their own ship.
Yeah.
Access to tactical suit. Access to Takeda and kinetic weapon sets. Faction conflicts will be enabled. And frontline solutions available.
Yeah.
Huh?
The frontline solutions will be able to transfer you to what's their land version of conflict zone.
Yeah. Well, you think I want to ride around with somebody else? Okay, and phase 3 is increase the playable bubble to 50 light years. Include unexplored planets. Players can experience the first foot moment. Explore, what the hell? Explorer suit added. Organics added for players to analyze in the genetic tool. Okay, that's 3 weeks from now. That's not this week.
Right.
Phase 3 there.
Yes, it's phase 3, and I just got this email today.
In the stream in the stream as a comment, they said said phase 1.
Well, I would say that this shitting thing that I got from them today is probably more accurate than them going off of their brains in the video.
Well,
and then phase 4, they're going to take a snapshot of the players' commanders and add the alpha. Carriers, ships, fighters, SRVs can be used. But when that happens in phase 4, Elite and Odyssey shut down for 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
Right, which means I'll be playing Valheim for several days, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be playing Uncharted Waters for a few days.
But that's okay.
Yep.
But it's from the very beginning of what they've advertised Odyssey to be. What they're rolling out right now is not what they were promising a month ago.
No, it's definitely not feature complete.
No.
But I understand.
Even in stage 4, technically it's not feature complete because some of the items they're going to be holding back. they mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Like the equipment, modules, or whatnot? I doubt the
You
power
just don't
play
get it, do you, Phil?
person will be there in phase 4.
You just don't get it, Phil. What I'm saying, what they convinced me to buy this Odyssey back in December for their pre-ordered bullshit is not what they're providing to me tomorrow. That's false advertisement. Any way you cut it. That's what I'm kind of disappointed about.
Well, what they sold you is the full version, but the full version is not what's coming out tomorrow. It's a test.
Right. But they were telling me, you know, and I've watched all their videos, the Elite videos, not Down to Earth and not Freighter and not Hawk and not the Burr Pit, the Elite team. I've watched every one of their videos about this. And until about 3 days ago or 4 days ago, you know, this alpha was supposed to be the big thing. And then now we see, oh, we got a phase 1. Now there's phase 2. Now, if they'd have said this back in December, I'd said, oh, okay. No biggie.
Right.
But they sold it as pre-order it, and as soon as it launches, you'll be able to get in your ship, your SRV, your fighter, and da-da-da-da, and you'll be able to walk on planets.
Yes, but this is not the launch.
All that is in the alpha, to be fair. It's just not...
Not phase 1 of the alpha.
It's called Where is the Peanut Underneath the Shells?
Yep. Welcome to video game advertising. What can I say? I mean, I've learned to not trust word for word until the full information
The full
is out.
information was basically being unfolded right in front of us, and until last week, they didn't say nothing about this phasing in shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
They definitely did
cut me
not.
some slack, boy. I've been watching them.
That's why I like to wait until it's closer to release.
Well, you can do whatever you want to. I bought it. I'll deal with it. I just hope I'm not disappointed by it. That's what I said. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna be disappointed. I think is what I said.
Well, certainly with the first week, you know, the first phase. I mean, not everything you want to see is going to be there. That is guaranteed.
The glorified stress test.
A glorified stress test of certain portions of it that they want to have perfect at launch.
Yeah.
The glorified stress test is when you started loading the commanders' profiles, their ships, their assets, and all the other shit. There's your stress test. The carriers, the SRVs, everything. That's a stress test. This here is easy. It's like sticking your toe in the pond.
Well, they are shoving everyone in a single system, and you have to
and you think that's going to work?
imagine.
You think that's going to work?
It's going to. They can't even handle instancing now.
We have a bitch of a time in the CGs, and not all the commanders are in there.
Yep.
No.
I'm just saying, it just, you know, I got it, I bought it. Hell, I got 2 damn copies of it. But, you know, I just hope I'm not disappointed. Because I got one for this account, and I got one for my Epic account.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I would just
I
hope that
forgot
I'm
you
not
had
too
an Epic
disappointed.
account.
Huh?
I forgot you even had an Epic account.
Yeah. I don't know why. That ship's still sitting at where? What is that name of that place?
You haven't. I don't think you have been using.
I don't think she's gotten through the tutorials on it yet.
Yeah,
Murphy's Dock, isn't it? What's the name?
Yeah, something like that.
McCall?
Yeah.
whatever the first station is you're at, that's where I'm at. It's like,
Well, it was free, so. Well, the Elite was free.
well, yeah, it's free. If I want to, I'll give it to somebody. You know, let them. It's a different email than what I use. I'll just let them have that email and let them have it.
Hmm.
I'm sure you could probably go in there and change the email on the account.
Yeah, I imagine so. Trace?
Yeah.
Do I want Mass Manager on...
Yes.
Okay.
It gives you more jump range, less fuel.
All right, so let's see. That's... Oh, what are we at? Power distributors.
All I'm saying is I may be just, you know, get disgruntled at them and come over here and play regular Elite Horizon until they get their shit together.
Yeah. So that's armor.
I will practice walking around the station, see how many times I can fall down a flight of stairs.
Power distributor.
Can you walk into walls?
I don't know.
Walk
Shield
into walls?
generator.
That's
Life support.
I imagine you should be able to. But there could be an invisible barrier for all we know.
FSD.
That was all I was saying. Is just that, you know, from what they led us to believe to now is two different things: apples and oranges.
Why is a route unavailable?
Because it's probably you don't have the star systems picked that you need to jump in it.
No, there it goes. I don't know. It was weird.
Everything is weird in your world.
Leave what's being weird.
I'm just glad we got everything very, very important done.
Yep.
Because I imagine shit is going to crash all over the place tomorrow.
Yep.
And speaking of which, as soon as we're done for tonight, we should try to download the new version of the Leap
I don't
as
think
soon
it's
as possible. As soon as
Yeah.
it comes live.
I don't think it comes live till tomorrow morning.
To come in.
Yes.
Um,
But it's going to be worse even during the day.
People's got their alarm clocks set.
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah. Guaranteed server crash.
It take you what, a day and a half to buy your carrier trace?
Yeah, I know. It's going to be the same way with this one.
Yeah. A day and a half.
Yep. And that's why I didn't like the fact they were waiting until the last second to make the launcher downloadable.
Well, they did the same thing with Horizons.
I'm not surprised that they did it either, because it, you know, that allows them to go as long as possible before.
Before breaking things.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I would not want to be on the person that has to read all the comments from the Elite Dangerous forums or Frontier forums, because I'm sure that's going to be overloaded and blowing up.
But there's another problem that you guys aren't thinking about, because since you can no longer get Elite from directly from Frontier, now we have to deal with Steam.
I deal with
And I'm
Steam.
sure Steam's going to crash because of this.
No, it won't.
I already got my Steam account, so no.
No, I have a Steam account too. I'm playing
Steam
on Steam
will
because I
not
have
crash.
to. It has.
Steam has already load tested to handle this.
Okay.
So,
And Steam don't crash. Steam updates. It does shut you down to update.
yep.
I've never had my Steam launcher crash on me after I've already in the game. Now, Elite, that's a different story.
Yeah. All right. It's that one. Yes, I'm digging up my laundry list here of things I need to get. All right.
But I'm just saying, like Tracy had a planet picked out. He was going to go and put his footprint on and everything. Well, it's
I have
a
few
month and a half down the
myself.
road.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm not actually going to put my, I wanted to get out, run around, and see what the hell it was like. Okay, so that's a month from now. All right, whatever.
Yep.
But with them doing it like this, it doesn't matter where your character is, where
Yeah.
Trace is, he can be in it.
Yep.
Because we're all going to the same
Yep.
freaking system.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yeah, we'll all be in the same
Me and
together.
Trace was going to try out this multi-crew thing. Well, we're going to have to wait till phase 4 before we could even do that. Well, I guess we could do it in the new ships. But where are we going to get the credits to buy the new ships? Because they're not going to use our billions that we got here in...
They might give you just a load of credits up the front. They
Well, that's true.
probably will.
It is an alpha. They could just give everybody a shit ton of money.
They probably will, in fact.
It's
So
not
we
coming
can
back into the real game, so who cares? Or they might make ships cost 1 credit,
Yeah.
and updates cost 1 fish, which is what what they've done before.
One fish? Okay.
1 fish.
Buy always.
Every single upgrade is 1 fish. That's where a lot of the fish jokes come from in Elite, is from the betas, because all ships cost 1 credit, all fish or all mods cost 1 fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And fish costs 1 credit each, and show up as mission
More than
rewards.
that now.
Hmm?
The fish cost more than that now.
Yes, but this is only in the beta environment or the alpha environment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the way they had their alphas and betas when they wanted people to try stuff out. Is they just they gave you a certain amount of credits, and you could always earn them from missions and stuff, but they made just about everything cost 1 credit, or any engineering cost 1 fish. And it's just standard cost everywhere. 1 fish, 1 credit. Whatever. So, okay. So then I'm going to look at core, power plant, experimental effects. Do I want monster? No, I want on this ship I want thermal spread. So I need 5 grid resistors.
Thermal spread on what? Power plant?
Yeah, because the
Yeah, it's heat issues.
seems to be heat issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 vanadium.
Even in stock with just A rates, it doesn't handle heat too well.
All
Well,
right.
you got bi-weaves and prismatic.
Yeah, I know. It's an issue that can be remedied.
Yep.
Wow, okay, I'm not game shit literate.
Okay.
A black hog, and this is for Trace, a Black Hog B Explorer button box.
I believe that is on my to-buy list.
Well,
I like that.
it
I
looks
didn't
like
really...
Exegius is going to have a giveaway.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Is it,
If
wait
that
a minute, I decided, I decided to ping everyone and give the amount of hype and expectations around Odyssey. And as I'm going to be giving away a Black Hog B-Explorer button box, a value of $225, I wanted to make sure you all had a chance to win. I'll be streaming the launch starting at a very early 5 a.m. Eastern, 9 UTC time. Don't yell at me. I didn't set the launch time. I hope you'll all stop by Voice to ask your questions and keep me company while we wait for the release. I'll be giving away the first prize is a Black Hog B Explorer button box.
Wow, that's
and
nice.
a long HOTUS mount, whatever the hell that is. Second prize is a pre-ordered for Elite Dangerous Odyssey. The third prize is a ship skin of your choice. I'll give a few of those away. Details are in the stream description. Best of luck, and I hope to see you all in just a few hours. Discuss Odyssey here.
Yeah, and the Black Hog is on my to-buy list. It integrates with... Okay, the HOTUS mount, okay, is basically a piece of metal with screw holes on it that fit most of the HOTUS controllers out there, including the Warthog. The B Explorer is basically a box of buttons with a USB cable, and so it gives you more buttons to play with, and sliders and all sorts of good things. I believe the B has 4 sliders. 1, 2.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah. It's at www.black-hog.com. And
they have their own site.
Yes, Black Hog is their own company. And they've got the actually the one they're showing on their site is the where they've got it hooked in is the thruster for the it's the full Warthog set.
Okay.
Well, anyways, the pirate is giving some treasure away.
It's very generous of a pirate.
Yeah, that's the way he is. Though. See, I think I can't prove it. Well, there is no actual way to prove it, but I think they're one of his sponsors.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's a big.
That's a B. Okay, A has 4. Okay, so the A has 4 sliders, 2 rotaries, 4 3-way momentaries, and 8 momentaries. The B has a slider, 5 rotary access, 3 3-way momentary toggles, and 7 momentary buttons. The C has 2 sliders, 2 rotary access, 3 3-way momentary toggle switches, and 9 momentary buttons. So they've got an A, B, C, and then they've got mounting kits. And basically they mount to your throttle and or stick. And they have...
That's sweet.
Yep, they have mounts that are designed for throttles and mounts that are designed for sticks. And basically that just takes a lot of crap off of the keyboard in front of you and puts it onto, buttons and stuff. Looks like they also have some other things that I haven't seen before here. I'll have to look at.
Well, I know that you work tomorrow, but surely you could put the damn thing on your laptop and kind of monitor it, see it, and enter. I don't know if you just type your name in, if you type a hashtag. I don't know how he picks numbers.
Right, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I use everything I've got for work.
Okay, well,
and I can't. Since I will be trying to program tomorrow, I'm not going to be
messing with computers.
I don't want to be distracted. In addition to that, I have an early morning doctor's appointment for my regular eye exam, so I'll be missing the beginning of the stream anyway.
Okay. Well, I let you know, because you never know.
You never know, and thank you very much for letting me know. And letting all of our viewers know. So maybe some of them are going to go to the stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was bad form on my part.
That's okay. I mean, more people that show up to Exegius' stream, the better it is for him.
Well, yeah. Maybe they win something free. I don't know. I don't know how they choose that crap.
I don't know either.
You're thinking, well, all I got, I've got the Thrustmaster joystick, I've got the mouse, I got the keypad, and I got my throttle, and I'm sitting there going, where in the hell would I put the box, and how in the hell would I get that damn thing to work?
Okay, the box has the box has a mounting plate, and the one that he's got is better put, and he's doing the throttle mounting plate. So basically what happens is you put your Thrustmaster throttle down on top of this thing and you screw the mounting plate into the throttle, or the throttle into the mounting plate. I'm not sure which way the mounting screws run. And then it's just right there, and it sticks up right in front of it at a slight angle.
So I wouldn't mess with my throttle. It's just an added box.
Yep. So if you go to the Black Hog site, on the left-hand side, you see a throttle with the A model on it. On the right-hand side, you see a stick with the stick mount with the B model on it.
Okay. Like I need another damn box.
I need a bigger desk.
Those are on my buy list. Both the throttle and stick side extended boxes are on my buy list. In fact, it looks like the stick one is a rail, and you might be able to put 2 on it.
Oh, nice.
But I can't quite tell that from this.
All right.
So the B looks like it's $140, 149 euros, and the HOTAS mounting system is 190 euros.
Yeah, so like you said, about 225. But he's given 2 away. He's given the box away, and then he's giving the mount away.
Right.
So you may win the box, but you're not.
Got to go buy the mount, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually rather. I'm not sure which I'd rather have because they're just nice. It's nice to get more buttons and sliders and knobs and things you can bind to various.
Oh no! I got enough junk.
And there's special looking buttons too. They're not generic keys.
No, they're. I mean, it's cockpit parts.
Yep.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a Thrustmaster? They're not a 16,000 key. They're not just buttons. They're special keys and hats.
I know.
And
Yep. Well, I mean, it is an A10 Warthog thruster and stick. I mean, throttle and stick. So, yeah. The other nice thing is, these things are powder-coated aluminum.
Yeah.
So, durable as hell.
Yeah.
And they use standard buttons and switches and knobs and things. So if you snap the buttons and switches and knobs and things, you just you just unscrew the casing and replace the parts.
Yeah, my son was telling me that he said, because I got the HOTAS now, the Thrustmaster T68000. He said they're actually really easy to work on.
Yes, and I've got the Warthog, and I can literally unscrew everything and replace any part I want.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I snap off any of these knobs or buttons or something stops working, I could just go at it with a screwdriver, open it up in a soldering kit to replace the part, and boom, I'm done.
He actually said if I wanted him to, it would take him a while, but he could actually modify he could take like the joystick off the 16,000.
Yep.
Mount it in a box, and then put all the, because on my 16,000 it's got buttons on one side and it's got buttons on the other side. Well, when it's on the far side, I don't usually use them because they're just, you have to look across to see which one it is. And he said I could customize that to where all the buttons are on one side.
Yep.
And have them where you can put lettering underneath them of what the hell it is, like landing gear, lights.
Yep. I've seen people do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Before. So sweet.
And I was like, but you got to unsolder all that stuff and solder it. And he said, did you see my big giant electromagnifying system I have? He said I can open up any chip in a computer and zoom in to see what it says and see the soldering wiring of it. He said I could actually see the cracks in it. If there's a crack in it where it's not connecting, he said I could see it. And he said I have I think he has a thingy bobber. It looks like I don't know. You ever seen a cuticle cutter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like that, except it has a button on it you push, and it lays the gold or silver solder, whatever you need, in a perfect line, tiny, tiny, tiny.
Nice.
To connect. And he uses that electromagnifying thingy bobber.
Mm-hmm.
And he sat there and just draw his lines from one little thingy to the other little thingy that it needs to go to.
Nice.
That's a nice tool.
Yeah.
My son likes to tinker.
Now that's an understatement from what you've told me.
Yeah.
He also has one of them, what do they call them? You guys know what this shit is, I don't. To me, it looks like a big old giant electric cooker, but what it is, you put some kind of specialized alcohol solvent in it. It's an electrolysis thing, and he could take your memory cards out of your computer. He could take your everything out of your computer, and he could throw it in there, and he turns it on, and an hour later it cleans it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's got an electronics cleaning machine, yeah.
Yeah, he takes it out
it's
and dries it because the alcohol is not water, so therefore...
Yep, it won't rust or corrode anything.
Well, it instantly dries, or it dries within 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's for electronics.
Yep.
And I learned this because he came down here and got my old computer. And I had a fan in it that was going bad. Well, it wasn't going bad, it just needed cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
I was making sure it was clean on the outside, but I never took it apart to clean it on the inside. I was just making sure that the sides were clean,
Yep.
And he says, no, he said, every once in a while you got to break them open, Mom. And I said, well, I'm not going to do that. So anyways, he broke it apart. He says, oh, my God. You got all these dust bunnies in here. So he took it all apart, cleaned it, and then he took all these memory sticks and my RAM and my hard drive and I don't know what my fan, everything. He throws it in. You're ruining my computer. He says, it's not water, Mom. It's alcohol. This is what you clean them with. He said, if you take this to Geek Squad, they're going to do the same thing and charge you $200.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sad thing.
So,
He said, you just take it, pop, 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 throw it in there, turn it on for the hour, and go watch TV.
yep.
And he said, then you come back, take a bath, and then he put the grease, what is that stuff on it? It's not grease, it's gel.
Flux?
No, the heat transfer fluid for the heat sink.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got this special freaking tool for that too. And I said, why not just to get your finger and wipe it? And he said, because you could get too much or not enough. And I said, well,
Yeah.
what does the tool do? And they said, the tool puts exactly what you need on it.
Yep. Not only that, but if you do it with your finger, you put oils in there as well, which adds resistance and can cause problems.
Anyways, I said, where do you get this shit at? He says, online.
Yep.
And I said, well,
Galaxy
no
map.
wonder you don't have no money in your
Here's
account.
the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, if that's what he likes doing,
He makes money off it.
certainly could if he wanted to.
What he likes to do, he likes to take the ancient Game Boys and the ancient PlayStations and the ancient Xboxes, and he likes to refurbish them.
There's money in that. Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of money in that,
And I think he's done. He bought five for $15,
Landing gear retrieved.
and turned around and he's already sold 2 for $100.
Mm-hmm.
So he's made his $15 back, and all the little, ins and outs.
And everything he's done to do it. Yeah, he's now in pure profit. Well, he was in pure profit land after he sold the first one.
Yeah, and it's kind of like chainsaws. We had a flood here about 4 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people, their chainsaws or their weed eaters and shit got underwater, and the insurance said, well, here's enough money to go buy a new one. We're not going to have your old one repaired. And so my son was at Peterbilt, and these guys were coming in here saying, I've got 3 steel chainsaws that I need to do something with, and my son says, well, what do you want to do with them? He said, I just want to get rid of them. And he said, I'll take them. He said, well, they've been flooded. And he said, I don't care. So he got 3 steel chainsaws, a great big one, a middle-sized one, and an itty-bitty, like a trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Took them all apart, cleaned them all out.
And now he's got 3 perfectly good chainsaws.
Running like a dream. I said, that big one there would cost you about $600-700. He said $849 to be exact.
Yep.
I was like, jeez.
And he got it for nothing plus a little bit of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, I just replaced the seals because he said they,
Yep.
the mud and stuff always sticks to them. But and then he's always building somebody's engine for their car.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you're a diesel mechanic, not a gasoline engine. He said, Mom, it's the same thing, just different fuel.
Actually, the diesel is more complicated, but if you can do a diesel, you can do a gas. Not necessarily the other way around.
Got sleeves and pistons and push rods.
Yeah, basically.
It's the same thing, just smaller. So he just rebuilds people's engines, and if they're friends, it's like, well, you just pay for the parts, so I'll kick in the labor. But it's like, it gets done whenever I get done because I got a full-time job and I got other things at the house I got to do. He said, so when I have free time, I'll work on it.
Yeah. Well, today I used up all of my copious spare time designing track lighting systems and purchasing parts, and
Did you ever get your security system all in?
it's partially in.
Oh, okay.
But this became a priority. Disengage.
Okay.
This became a priority because the one of the lighting systems was having problems, and I was worried about it burning the house down.
Yeah.
So that one got ripped out and replaced today.
Your track lighting, that's the one that the cans are on the outside, not in the ceiling?
Yeah. There's basically an electrical track that you install along the ceiling, and then you just hang lights off of it. And our kitchen has been terminally underlit since we moved in a bunch of years ago. Almost, not quite 20 yet. And So,
Sorry.
kind of as a present to my wife, I'm putting in a track lighting system in the kitchen so that she can see what the hell she's doing.
That's always
That's
nice.
nice of you.
Well, I mean, she does so much. Oh shit!
Warning, you have
Forgot
not
to
been
ask for
granted
permission.
access to this station.
Yeah.
Not in a shit. One pop of that station's lasers and you fuck boy.
Yeah.
Well, that's like today, I went down to visit with my friends, and she's an avid collector. An avid collector
Okay. Of
of,
what?
of
Open hailing
Navajo
frequencies.
pottery and
Oh,
Requesting
Native
docking
American
permission.
stuff, Native American blankets, the, what is it, Pendleton blankets. Anyway, she's got some pieces, Charles Russell Western art sculptures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, you guys even know what they are or not. But they're very expensive, Western
Yes.
art.
Especially if you happen to have any silver ones.
Well, these are
They're-
all bronze and
Turquoise.
bronze and something else. But anyways, he's got some like Western art pictures that I know you can't buy without paying $300-400 for them.
There you go.
And she's got all this Navajo stuff, and I picked one up, and it's Johnny W. Navajo. And I said, "You're shitting me." And she said, "No, why?" And I said, "It's the best pottery maker at the Navajo tribe house. They're dead now." And I said, "You've got all 90% of this is that artist."
Oh, really?
Oh
And-
wow.
And she said, "Well, yeah. Why?" And I said, "Why do you want to give this crap to me?" I said, "It's not crap. That's not crap. That's just a lame brain excuse. It's not crap." I said, "Why would you want to give this stuff to me when you could sell this shit for $1,000 a piece?"
Yep.
And she says, "And what am I going to do with that? I'm dying." And I said, "Well, hell, you could get drunk. You could go to the casino. Geez, you could. I could figure out a whole bunch of.
Does she have any relatives
She
or
has-
anything? Younger relatives?
She has 3 sons. 2 she disowned a long time ago,
Oh.
and 1 she would disown, but he's kind of like you. He's got to keep him around for the entertainment. But anyways, I said, "Why me?" And she said, "Well, you're country and western. You're a rancher. You had a cattle ranch and all." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "You got one freaking picture here that'll take up one whole wow."
Whoa, really? She has the big
One
stuff
picture.
too?
Huh?
Wow.
And she said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Don't get me wrong. They are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But what the hell am I going to do with them?" And she said, "Well, you could sell them." And I said, "You think I'm going to sell something you gave to me?" I said, "Gee." So anyways, I loaded up my car with what I could carry. She said, "Oh, you got to have this." "Oh, here." And it's like, "Sandy, my car is full." "Oh, well,
Yeah,
no, we
you
could."
hold on.
She said, "Scoot it over there. See there, there's room." And she said, "You've got to come back to get the rest of the matching pieces."
Oh God.
And I said, that's 1,000 pieces.
Well, you decided to come on stream. You could have been doing that. All night long.
Well, no, because she's sick. She's got to have her rest.
Sleep, yeah.
Yeah, she had to sit in a couple of times and take her medicine and shit.
Hello, Anthony.
Hey, what's
Hi,
going on?
Anthony. Nice
Hey.
shield you have.
Hello.
Hello, Anthony.
Hey,
What are you
Lynn.
doing to your shields, buddy?
I ain't got none. You know, I'm still
You
in
got
that.
some brass cajonas there, buddy. You got some brass cajonas.
I'm back where I started at. I left off here in Hebo system.
Oh, yeah, you said you're going to come on tonight and collect your crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can collect it. I'm right here, ain't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's where you collect your Type 6 at, anyways.
Yeah, it sure is.
But anywho,
I almost took out of here.
yeah. But anywho, so I brought this stuff home and set it in the kitchen floor set some of the pieces because they're big enough you can see them around the kitchen floor until I find a place to put it. And my husband's like, and just where the hell are you gonna put that stuff?
Wait, put what?
Oh, my friend, she's dying, and she had a collection of Navajo pottery and Charles Russell Western prints and statues and stuff. And,
oh, okay.
And she decided that I was the lucky winner to get it all.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with your friend?
She's got, I don't know. I asked her if she had cancer. She said no, but she has some kind of a lung disease or something. Anyways, they got brought hospice in and they're not expecting her to live.
Oh, that's very good.
So they said if she makes it to her birthday, which is July, she'll be
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. Always something.
and she's ready. I mean, bit me. She's 87 years old. She's old.
Okay, at least she's lived a life.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there going, I said I really didn't expect I didn't know what to expect when I came here, whether you'd be in the corner bawling your eyes out, or if you'd be defiant and drunk, or, what. But I don't think I was expecting you to be so accepting.
Yeah,
Small
but some
fuel
people,
engines and firing control.
yeah, it's hard to say.
You have the all clear? Take care, Commander.
She said, I'm not much good on Earth when I can't lift my arms up above my elbows.
Oh, she's
With that
tired.
hurt. And she said, I can't hardly breathe anymore. And I can't get out and do what I want to do. She said, so why hang around?
Oh, man.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
I just, it was kind of one of them things I just didn't know what to expect when I went down there.
Oh, okay.
And then when I walked in there and there's oxygen here in the hospital bed in her front room where she can watch TV, and I was like, boy, this is real. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said, you see all this stuff here? And I said, yeah, all that pottery and all that stuff, yeah. And she said, it's all yours. And it's like,
System scan complete.
Engage.
now I'm going to make several mini trips from here to Tulsa, which is
How far is that?
170 miles one way.
That's a 2.5 hour drive or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Well, when I last talked to y'all, I was in the mountains.
On your honeymoon.
Yeah, we went out to the mountains. It's about 3.5 hours from here, like towards
Which one?
West Virginia. We were at the Stannardville, and that's the Cheyenne Mountains.
Okay. Yeah.
Where you got the Blue Ridges, you got the Rockies, you got all of that stuff over there. And that was my first time ever going into the mountains, so it was weird to me.
Where in Virginia do you live? I mean, north?
I am 15. I mean, not 15. I'm about 30 minutes from Virginia Beach.
Oh, wow.
Inward or inland?
I'm on the coast. I'm right on the coast.
Okay.
I can drive out my house right now and travel about 10 minutes max, and I'll be looking at the Chesapeake Bay, which is going out on the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 2015, 16, something like that. I always pronounce this town wrong, so forgive me. Abingdon, Virginia.
Virginia. Abington. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like north Tennessee line, Abingdon.
Oh, okay. You're on the west side of Virginia.
Yeah.
That's the western side of Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah, I went up there and spent about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I live in the. I mainly live on the East Coast, which is right, basically beachfront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend wanted to go to her family's reunion over there, and she didn't want to drive by herself. I don't know. I sit back today wondering why all my damn friends around here is so much older. They're like 20 years older than I am, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, man, all my friends are old. You know. Anyways, so she said, I want you to go with me to help me drive. And I said, so we took off from northeast Oklahoma. She said, it's 18-hour drive. I said, okay. We made it in 12 hours.
Okay.
And she's like, that's the fastest I've ever been. And I said, that's because you stop too much.
Yeah.
I don't stop except for fuel.
Oh.
Just because I see an outlet store, I don't stop.
That's pretty much me too. So I went up into the mountains, and that's the first time I've actually experienced the mountains, so I'm not used to it. And I see the mountains off in the distance, not realizing that mostly on an incline to a mountain, you don't really see it. It's like kind of look like you're on level ground, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my rearview mirror, and everything behind me is way down there. I like,
yeah. It's an optical illusion. Yeah.
It's an optical illusion. So we got up there, and I knew it was something wrong because I'm going down the highway, and we have we took the Honda Pilot with us, which is a 2019 Honda Pilot. That's my wife's truck, and I noticed it was torquing the whole time there. I was like, wait a minute, am I going uphill or something? So got to the place, checked in and everything, and decided to leave out the first night and go down and get something to eat from this restaurant that was about 30 minutes away. So I left, and I was headed to it, and I'm driving, and I'm just talking, running my mouth, just nonchalant, talking to my wife, and I realized that, and all of a sudden I stopped up mid-sentence. I said, Teresa, are we speeding up? Because it sure feels like I'm speeding up. And I'm looking at the speedometer. I said, yes, I'm speeding up. What the hell is going on? Because it don't look, I ain't going downhill. And she said, I think we are. So I'm starting to hit the brakes. And I said, well, hell, I threw the truck in neutral. I said, okay, I threw it in neutral. And
it's still speeding up.
I'm still speeding up. I'm 50, 60, 70, and 80. I'm like, what the hell? I think I drove all the way to town. That 30-minute drive, I never took the truck out of neutral.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, this is weird. I've never experienced this before.
Yep, then going back up.
Yeah, well, I had to hit the gas going back the whole time.
Yep.
Going uphill there. But the thing is, it don't look like you're going downhill, and it don't look like you're going uphill. It just, you know it. And then I told my wife, I said, well, the only dead giveaway is look at the houses we're going past. They're leaning.
Wow, you can put a ball on one side of the house and then roll to the other one.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at the houses, right?
Open hailing
One
frequencies.
side of the house is ground level, and the other side of the house is like one story up. I said, yep, we're going uphill.
Well, did you ever get out when you were at the top of the mountain?
Yeah. Well, we had a cabin up there.
Was it high enough that you could feel the difference in breathing?
Girl, my ears were popping because you could feel the pressure in your ears.
Yep.
And the air felt different.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seemed like the air is
It's a
thinner.
lot thinner.
Yeah, it's thinner because shoot, I think it was a couple times I was like,
Deploy landing gear.
felt a little woozy. I said, whoa, I think the air is thinner here. Someone got to breathe a little harder.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a local mountain here. It's one of the 3,000 footers that I used to climb a lot before I wrecked my ankles. I actually had to, advise somebody to head back down because they were experiencing mountain sickness at about the 2,000 foot mark.
Yeah.
That's bad at 2,000 foot. Jeez.
Yeah, because I have an iPhone and I posted the compass, and the compass is the altitude too, and I noticed it was like 2,400 and something.
Yep.
And when I'm at home, it's normally ain't number like 30 foot above sea level. So
I'm at 415 feet right here.
yeah. Oh yeah, so we 30 feet above sea level here.
Well, if the polar caps melt, I will be 15 feet above sea level.
Oh, okay. That means there's a rose up to you.
It will come to me.
if the road that high, that means I'd be underwater. It was interesting. It was pretty interesting. We had a good time up there, and I said I was sitting on the back porch one time. There was a jacuzzi back there. We had gotten into that. I said, "You noticed something?" I looked at my wife and said, "You noticed something?" What? I said, "I think I can hear you thinking because it's that damn quiet out here." I don't hear nothing. You got to remember, I live in the metro, in the city part, so I'm used to hearing noise. Up there, I can hear myself thinking. We didn't have no internet. That was spotty.
Up here on top of the hill, you should have found all kinds of internet.
No, look, when I was talking, the little bit of time I said something to y'all, I went out on the front porch, standing in a spot. I said, "Oh, I got a signal."
Yeah, I can see you walking around with that damn phone up in there, looking to see if you had any bars or not. Damn it, I can't talk to him.
Look. I was on my laptop, sitting in the living room of the cabin, and my cell phone was outside, hanging in the window, outside between the window and the screen.
Oh, God.
I had to put my phone outside so I could get a hot spot.
Can you imagine a bear come along and messing with his phone? And he's like, "Get away, get away, get away."
Oh, man, all I could figure about on that back porch was a bear. I said, if a bear come up, I'm gone. Because you're in the woods.
You're in their territory now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They had wild horses out there, too, so. Yeah.
Trace?
Yeah.
I was going to get my anaconda to farm manufactured, but it's like already 10?
Oh, wow. So it is.
It went so fast. They went by so fast.
Well, tomorrow.
Damn.
Well, fellas, tomorrow is the shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because I'm going to be up. I don't work tomorrow. I'll be home by myself. So I'm going to be bright and early looking at everybody fuss on why they can't get online because the damn servers is going to be all screwed up.
Yep.
Have fun watching the forums.
No, the forums are going to be lit up. So Exegius is going to be streaming.
Yep. Hawk.
Down to Earth, Hawks.
Burpit.
I imagine Commander Plater will be
Oh,
as well.
heck yeah. Hey, what's going on with all of it? Ever since Yamik showed his face, it seemed like everybody been showing their face here lately.
Ghost Draft Mars has to be streaming this, I imagine.
Not Twitter. Twitch TV up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yamix.
Oh, Yamix.
Yeah, he showed his face and then he showed his ass.
That is something Yamix would do.
And they were talking junk about Yamix on the Elite Week.
Yeah, he made a fool out of himself. Lost a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He got to bitching because he's supposed to be a, game content player news organization?
Oh, yeah, because he got a certain amount of subscribers.
Yeah, and he didn't get no special key to audiences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that stream.
What? I'm really not surprised. Have you seen your Mix's content?
I tried to watch two different
better not
videos.
allow him into any alpha or beta. Wait until it's fully released and then let him do it.
I tried to watch two different streams or two different videos of his, and I didn't make it 2 minutes in until I went,
Yeah, he's a bit roughed on the ears sometimes.
He's funny sometimes. He does make. He has made decent content in the past, like his ship reviews. I like them.
He kind of reminds me of you. He has a negative attitude about anything and everything. It's always something wrong.
Well, the thing is,
I mentioned the good things along with the bad, though.
I like his negativity on some things because he just speaks what everybody be thinking sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes
overdoes it so much. It's not.
I was gonna say that. He does it too much sometimes. Sometimes he's a little overboard, and then sometimes he's real critical about something that I kind of felt like he shouldn't be critical about.
Yeah.
Give them some positive sometimes because they do some things right.
Well, my thing is if you can find that much wrong with the game, are you that stupid to keep playing it?
Why are you still playing it? Yeah. Okay, every time. Okay.
I actually asked him
but
that before. He's like, do you even... I said, do you even like this game? And he's like, do you even watch my game? I'm like, yeah. And 90% of the time, you're over-bashing something to death.
Philip, we can say the same thing about you, son.
No, making a criticism is one thing. That's not what he does.
Yeah.
You've seen his content. I make a comment and then move on.
No, you don't. You bitch about this, you bitch about that.
Like
9 times out of 10, it's because pilot error.
Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, when I be listening to Yamik sometimes, some stuff he hits nail on. And then other stuff I be like, it ain't really that bad, man.
I just, and I don't know who got the keys, that is, it's not, that's between Elite and whatever.
Well, the thing is, Elite is a company. They do got investors, and Yamix brings a lot of negative.
Yep.
Even when it shouldn't be negative. It seems like every single thing is always bad. And if you were selling your game, would you want somebody that's going to basically run your customers away? I mean, I know I wouldn't.
Well, I noticed a lot of the bigger players of City and Ant, a few of them have sort of kind of distanced themselves from him.
Yeah.
They did, because one time he was on part of the, what was that thing they used to do, the round table, when down to earth, and all of them would get to talking about something. I used to love them things, and after a while, he's still friends with Plater, but sometimes even him and Plater be disagreeing a lot. Matter of fact, Plater disagrees with him a lot of times.
Yeah.
And And Plato's pretty good too. But anyway,
I've watched Plater. He's all right.
I like Plato. Next,
Yeah, Plater's cool.
Exegius. I love Exegius, but boy, when he disappears,
pain in the ass.
He just drops off the planet, off the face of the earth, and then all of a sudden he pop up a year later.
Well, this last time he was sick.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't know if he got the virus or what.
Mm-hmm. Now the best content creator I would say is Obsidian Ant.
I personally like Ghost Draft, Martin.
He does stories. He does a lot of stories. I used to listen to this guy named he was part of the Wolf Pack.
The Space Tourism series.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I remember when I first started listening to content creators, I was listening to this guy called, he was part of the Wolf Pack. What was his name? Chaos Wolf? Was it Chaos Wolf? I think that's what him did. But he stopped doing it.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing from him no more.
The only thing I say about Obsidian Ant is he's just as bad as Elite. He'll tell a beautiful story and then leave you hanging for the details.
Yep, that's true.
he's like the narrator of Elite.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like
he'll be
commercial
going and you think, oh, I'm going to learn something. I'm going to learn something new, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, good night, and see you later.
Obsidian Ant is like a commercial for that stuff, basically.
Now, if you want to learn some stuff about Elite, then you go to Down to Earth.
Yeah.
He's like the professor.
Well, he's in astrophysics in real life.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He does. I've heard him. He does a lot of comment on stars and different astral bodies and stuff.
Well,
so
that's his job.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That's his
Wait
job.
a minute. Let me get this correct. Are y'all saying that Yami got up to 100 subscribers and then he done dropped below 100 subscribers?
Yeah.
Yamix?
Yeah.
When he went off on the deep end, he was getting so much negative reports back on him that it was unreal.
Okay.
I've got him on Discord. I got him on Discord, and
Yamix currently has 101,000 subscribers.
right.
Oh, wow.
So he's still over 100. Okay.
Up there.
Well, he may be up there because I don't know how they do that. On Discord, he's been hammered his ass off.
Yeah, I imagine.
You did say 101,000, right?
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that he, everybody liked him because they considered him, what is it, the class
clown.
Like, you're always complaining.
Uh-huh.
Well.
At any rate.
Just make sure you're valid about it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Trace.
At any rate, he does tend to be pretty harsh.
Yeah.
But in a lot of ways, his comments are very well deserved by those he's firing them at. He's just a bit harsh in his delivery.
Yeah, he is.
So, but at any rate, it is past 10 o'clock. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I can't hang around this evening. I'm not even done with what I was doing. I only got a few of my modules completed off. But anyway, I will have to continue doing that another time. Actually, tomorrow night I'm going to be logging in as on the Trice Majestus account because I need to do the weekly carrier update, which is now 4 days late. Oopsie.
Question.
Yep.
Do we meet here in Elite, or do we try to meet in Odyssey?
I was thinking of waiting a day on Odyssey just to...
Let them get shit settled?
Get the bug.
Yeah. Well, I'm more worried about the download time. So it won't be available until the servers go live. And everybody and their brother who's got an alpha key will be trying to get in. And so it's like, okay, fine. Tomorrow at some point I'll try, right after the stream, I'll basically tell it to go download it. And then it will be offline for however long it happens to be offline.
So we're all gonna meet here in the good old Elite Horizons.
Yeah, and on Tuesday we should be able to. Hopefully Tuesday we'll be able to log in to the alpha and test what little they're going to let us play with in the first phase of the alpha.
We're going to be on foot.
We are going to be, well, basically, like we were talking about earlier, they've got certain things that they want to test and get nailed. They want to get the modifications to the character setup done.
Right.
They want to get the walking around on the stations and the handling of the various shops done. So there's certain things they want to nail the first week. The second week they expand it so that we can do some more things. And so we'll be testing new areas of the gameplay in the second week. And then in the third week, more stuff opens, or I should say phase. They're intended to be a week, but if there's a lot of bugs in a certain area, I have a feeling they will freeze it in that phase until they can get all those bugs nailed down. It all depends how buggy it is.
And we're not sure that we can even wing up.
Don't know. We'll have to find out.
Yeah. We may have to set up a Discord where we can talk.
That will be annoying, but we may have to.
Of course.
We'll see.
I'm just saying, we may not be able to wing up.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep. But we'll find that all out in the next couple of days. But at this point, I am way out of time, and I have to get to bed. So I wish you guys a good night. For those of you who came along for the stream this evening, it was great having you all along. And we'll pick this up tomorrow night as Trice at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice flying as Commander Macduff Darkwing. Signing out.